Hello, and welcome to Tour de Cart.
Hey, I'm Ryan, her husband.
And I'm Angela, his wife, and we're coming at you. We all love some snow out on the ground, which we do have right now in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Quite a bit, right, Ryan?
Yeah, it said it was supposed to stop snowing at like 1:45 in the afternoon, and then it was still snowing at midnight.
Yeah,
So.
it snowed all day yesterday, and I just enjoyed it. I feel like it's very therapeutic to just watch the snow fall and relax, as long as you're not out there driving in it, right?
Yeah, it was nice and peaceful, and the dogs were happy.
Our dogs love the snow. So here we are in the holiday tour.
Holiday 2022.
It is upon us. It came upon us very quickly. And yeah, here it is. We've got, before we actually get into holiday tour though, we've got to talk about Peach versus Bowser. The ending.
I guess.
The ending of all endings. Peach did have her revenge, so as soon as I knew that Peach had won, you guys should check out our Instagram and Twitter at Tour de Cart. I was so thrilled. Like, it made my day, my week, could be the month. Peach won! Yes! Yes, go Team Peach. We did it. We played smarter. We knew what to do. We knew how to win. We knew that Bowser was not going to get this one on us, even though we were given, like 2/3 the coin boxers, even less of what Bowser had, meaning it was harder to collect tokens on Team Peach. Although those that went for the highest score also chose Team Peach because you would get the red coins instead of the tokens for points.
Yeah, some people
when
did
you're
that.
using all the coin boxers on Team Bowser.
I just wanted it to be easier for me to collect tokens, so Team Bowser.
Yeah, no. Team Peach, so proud of you. Love you. We did great. We won. We got our comeback. We got our revenge. Peach's Revenge. That's what I'm calling that tour. And yeah, it was close though. So it ended up being 51-49. Peach had 1.5. And there's a bunch of numbers behind that. And Bowser had 1.4.
9-1. Don't make it sound like there's 100 million difference. There was a 12 million point difference. That's hardly anything.
So that's billions of tokens.
Yeah, 1.5 billion, and then almost 1.5 billion.
Billions. Show on Showtime that I recommend. Pretty interesting. Yeah, go Team Peach! Yes, Team Bowser. We hope you learned your lesson not to challenge Team Peach again. We'll see if it ever happens again.
It probably will. They seem to like to do repeats.
Yeah, I found a really great song when I knew that Team Peach's tokens were getting doubled. That was amazing. I'm like, we have it. You weren't that convinced. I was convinced we were done. We had it.
I wasn't sure. There was a lot more. Bowser had a much larger lead after Monday than I thought that we would, heading into Tuesday.
Team Peach, I put it out to the masses. I said, Team Peach, pull back. Pull back on Monday. I should have done a tweet about it. But in our live, I said, Team Peach, pull back. Pull back. We need these doubles. And we did it. We did it. So proud.
Yeah, you got 5 more rubies.
Too bad the spoils aren't better. But, it's the bragging rights. It's all about the bragging rights anyways,
yeah,
Ryan.
I know. I got a new badge, though. I got the silver badge. I already had the winning badge for Bowser.
Yeah, I guess now I have both Peach badges, the silver and the gold. So, collections. Okay. Let's discuss this new tour. Shocker.
Yeah, I could not believe this.
Yeah, Ryan, you opened it right at midnight. We were going to bed, but he opened it, and what was your reaction? It was something like, no.
Yeah, I was like, no way. Like, really? Because I thought, you're scrolling through the news, and then, they actually just, ruined the whole surprise of, either going to the shop or going into the driver inventory and looking at it. And he's right there. You see the image of the coin box. I was like, holy crap, they really did it. Wow.
Right.
I could not believe they did that.
Well, this is both of our crazy things a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So, Ryan was shocked. I was like, oh, he's a coin boxer too, because I opened it right after you did. But then I started thinking back, and previous holiday tours, we had Banta. We also had
Party Time Pauline.
And right around this time of year, they want to give us a coin box, right? It's
And then
Coin box check. Like, you have to around this
Yeah.
December, January, right?
Yeah, of course, last year we got Meowser, and that was a big shocker
Yeah.
for everybody in the community.
Yeah. Nobody, I mean, I kind of saw it coming, but I was hoping it was going to be Cat Rosa. Then I'd have a reason to put her straight to 6, but later days.
I think the other part of it that they showed in the news that made it even more shocking for me is because at the same time of them ruining the surprise that he's coin box, they're also like, he's on sale.
Right.
And I was like,
So
what?
you're jumping to another crazy thing is that they did. This was data mined, right? That there was going to be sale items in the Spotlight shop.
Yeah, they did it. I mean, I think it's a long time coming. They should have been doing this since the start of the Spotlight shop with the Battle Tour. But...
We counted it up, right? 6 tours later. 6 tours later, they decided to throw a sale at us. I remember when we were hearing about the Spotlight shop, and a lot of people were like, well, what's it going to be like? How many rubies will it be? And I said, I hope it's like the Me shop, where they give you 30% off when it debuts. I was like, I hope that... And then it never happened. I was like, oh, okay. Like, but you're doing this with the Miis. Why doesn't it apply to everything else? And now they finally applied it to everything else.
So, yeah, the week-long Spotlight item is 30% off. So that made Larry 105 rubies instead of 150. And I totally would have really considered buying other Spotlight items had they done that from the start.
Kitsune?
Probably Chef.
Okay, Kitsune's still out, everybody.
Yeah,
he
sorry.
won't be convinced. Oh, that would have made Kitsune a little easier on my Ruby wallet. Now I'm kind of like, well, why didn't I get on this, in the Animal Tour 2 tours ago?
Kind of makes me glad that I didn't buy more Spotlight items. So I think I only bought one at this point.
It's frustrating. I think it's frustrating to be sure, right? Like, it's good. It's good because it makes things more affordable. And I think this is picking up their, Ruby purchases for sure, right? It's their rubies, their purchases were down, so they did this. We talked about this in Cart Talk. That's why I think, and a lot of people agreed why they did this, is that they weren't having the sales that they wanted. And then secondly, it's like, but how do you justify the people that did get it on sale, right? How do you go it was 2 tours before, so there was no sale.
It was all at the same time, at least, so we were all getting the bad deal at the same time.
Yeah.
That's all right. I mean, at least, even Mario Santa is 30% off. Jumping ahead to the other items in the Spotlight this week. So, I don't know, I like it.
You're not done talking about Larry. You're done talking about Larry.
I thought Larry...
Okay, he's cute, though.
He is very cute. I love his design.
Little teeth and...
I love his design. He looks great.
Yeah, he's a very cute design. How fitting, though, for, this out-of-the-box character, a normal with an alt. A Koopaling with an alt. A minion. minion with an alt. I'll get into Larry in a little bit.
Are we going to start a run of Koopaling alts here?
It could be.
The next, 8 tours, we get a Koopaling alt?
I bought them. Did you buy them?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Both bought.
Yeah. So far, this tour has been a big hit of my Ruby stash.
Just Larry or somebody else?
Larry, I bought the Santa Me racing suit for 70 rubies because of the wonderful top shelf loadouts on Snowland. I also bought the Goomba suit for 100 rubies to have coverage there.
He was not happy when he saw that top shelf.
Yeah, this is the first time I haven't had a driver, which I guess this is another candidate for crazy thing, but it's the first time I haven't had a top shelf driver in a very long time.
I actually had 2. I had Kitsune Luigi, which I got, 2 tours ago, an Animal Tour, which I was happy to get because I love the animals. And Super Leaf I can somewhat work with. And then I had Peach Yukata of the Yukata Sisters. She has a skill I don't like. She has the Giga Bomb, so I haven't leveled her up. So now I think it's definitely going into Kitsune Luigi. I'll put some tickets in if need be.
I thought you were all Team Peach, though.
I love Team Peach. Girl. Yeah. I've played with Giga Bomb a lot, and I've used it, and I don't like it. So that's where we're sitting. Yes, so Ryan brought up Mario Santa, Santa Mario, whatever you call him. He is in the Spotlight shop at a discount of 105 rupees. If you're like, oh my gosh, I have to have all these holiday themed items, at least dude's at a discount.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to do a pipe for him last year, just last time he was available, that 105 isn't a bad deal, but he's a very old character, has Fire Flower. Value-wise for coverage and everything, not the best.
Not the best. But he is on this track, isn't he? Isn't he on this new track?
Yes, he is. I opted to not buy him for 105 and buy the Me Racing set at full price. So for me, I'm trying to collect as many of the Me Racing suits as I can.
Not the Santa Me Racing suit, but the
Goomba suit.
The Goomba Me Racing suit.
The Goomba suit. And I'm trying to get all the base points and trying to catch up on those. So that's why I opted for the suit.
Sure. So it's an option if you didn't get it on the Kitsune and the Super Leaf like I did. And many others, I'm sure, have. They're like, thank goodness I got this Kitsune.
Not as many as you think.
Okay. Jingle Bells.
Yep.
Also 30% off.
It's a cart.
It's a cart with a dash panel. And for some reason, cool. I can see one of the tracks it has is Cheap Cheap Lagoon.
T. And Dino Dino Jungle, which is not in this.
Okay. I don't know why you're in a sleigh on Cheap Cheap Lagoon T, but sure, you can use it on it. So, Ryan, how do you feel about this cart?
Not great. I think I do own it. I mean, it's another really old holiday-themed item.
Right.
I wouldn't suggest getting it. I think there's much better items that we could look at.
I think so, too.
For the daily spotlight rotation, rather than these items.
So, speaking of daily spotlight rotations, we're going to get into the data mined spotlight shop, right? Everything that's available. We're going to give you our recommendations this tour of what we think you could get that I think would help your game, that we find very special to us, that we use a lot. And yeah, just to kind of hear our 2 cents about it for this tour. So, must-haves. And we kind of talked about this in our live where we broke down the tour trailer for this tour, the holiday tour. Banta, must-have, right?
Yeah, I think so. He's a very old driver.
And when we say Banta, we mean Santa Bowser.
Or Bowser, how they do it.
Santa.
Yeah. How Nintendo says it is Bowser. Santa.
So he's very cutely dressed, has a coin box, very useful driver. Yes. Even outside of just holiday, he's very useful.
Even with how old of a driver he is in the game, he's still very useful. Yes. It might be a little tougher to find the time to our tickets to level him up now, since this is kind of his prime time of year right now. But he comes back. He's got a number of tracks throughout the year that'll come back. He's
gigantic, which means he's easier to pick up coins in the tracks and from his coin boxes too. So he's what makes him kind of an ultimate coin box, in my opinion. He was so sought after by everybody. Me, Mark, Crystal, Ryan last tour. So
yeah, because he came out in holiday 2020 before we were all playing. And we just kept seeing him being ranked over and over again throughout,
we basically don't have him. Everyone else does.
All of 2021. He did not return until holiday 2021. So we have some videos of us pulling for him then.
They're great videos. They're great videos. Go and check them out. Kind of scroll through our list and go to the bottom. They're from a while ago, but they're great.
So other drivers in there, I'll leave the Peach discussion to you. I'm going to say White Tanuki Maru, who's also available in ranked second track this week, and he's available in ranked next week. Yes. Pinja is always a good choice.
Pink Ninja Shy Guy.
Yes. He's been in the shop very consistently, but he's got quite a few tracks. He's in ranked frequently. I think he overlaps with Coinbox drivers this time for his ranked tracks, but he's very good. One thing I want to do a highlight on the drivers though is that Luigi's Chef is reappearing for the first time since the Battle Tour, which I find interesting. Do you want to cover some of yours? Yeah, so some of my faves that are in here. Peach Happy. Girl's got a lucky 7. Girl used to show up a lot in ranking. It's been a minute. But she is extremely valuable, I think, as a driver. The lucky 7 skill just, is a great skill.
great skill for doing points, great skill for taking people out from from last to first. It's a really great skill. And then another personal favorite of mine is Chef Rosa, which is a giant banana. I have her at 6. She's got a great skill too, and she's got some tracks. I would say between her and White Tanuki Mario, I'd say White Tanuki Mario is coming in more handy, but if you love a Rosa and she's got a great skill, I'd say definitely get her. And then, of course, we got the low chance of getting all these coin boxers. That's always in the Spotlight shop.
The gold items.
The gold items. Yeah, if one shows up, what would we recommend we've kind of recommended this multiple times, but gold charging Chuck.
Yep. Gold Chuck, gold King Bob, Yoshi, gold egg Yoshi.
Some of the other, like the golds that you want to stay away from, gold Shy Guy, sorry Shy Guy cart. But gold Shy Guy's got the Giga Bomb, which I personally don't like. Gold Boo I love, but just know you won't be using him a lot.
Yeah.
If you want him for your inventory, I get it. Believe me, I'm an inventory kind of MKT player. And then gold Dry Bowser, so beautiful, so useless. So there's our 2 cents in the drivers. Let's move on to carts. Now, of course, the holiday carts are back.
I wouldn't recommend any of those, to be honest.
Some people like some of them.
Yeah.
And I can
coverage-wise, I wouldn't.
I can tell you my holiday ponies, I think, are back in ranking quite a bit. But this is the only time of year they are. So that's up to you. Like, if you want to be set for this time of year, get some of these, invest in them, and you'll be set for this time of year. But if you're looking for all-around coverage, don't do it.
Agreed.
But other items.
If you're looking for some overall coverage, there's not as many good carts this time as we've had most recently in tours. A couple of the items I see is Lightning Streamliner, the Cact R, but I don't think that's getting so many tracks right now. So that might not be quite as useful as it once was at one point.
Cact R because it's the Cact and it's red. So it's R.
Correct. Accurate statement.
Little tricky name there.
The Sweet Ride is all right. It's kind of medium, I'd say. And I know Arthur really likes the soft swerve.
Strawberry soft swerve.
Strawberry soft swerve. I'm not sure. I don't own that one, so I'm not quite sure just how many tracks it has. And I think we both like the Piranha Pipes.
Piranha Pipes have come in useful. I think I put them to 6 like the first tour because I could use it a lot in ranking, and they have for sure come back. So I think that's a good investment.
It doesn't have a ton of tracks, but it's been pretty useful. I like it.
So I'm going to pick out just a personal fave of mine. If you're into things that are pink, I call it my Barbie cart. It's the pink Mach 2. Is that the right name?
Yeah,
pink.
or Mark 2. Pink B-Dasher Mark 2.
It looks like a Barbie cart straight out of your Barbie dreams when you're a little girl or now. It's got pink. It's got like this little aqua kind of color, which is all Barbie. It is a wider cart. These Mach 2s are wider, so they're pretty useful. And also the cream one I've actually used too. Got it way back in Anniversary Tour. What was that? 2? It was like two falls ago where they came out with 7 of them.
Yeah. Yeah, 7 of them. Yeah, that was the second anniversary.
I didn't think I'd be saying I like any of them. I love the design, but there's some semi-useful, especially for my account. If I leveled up the Barbie cart, it would be quite useful.
I think they're still getting some tracks every once in a while, which is good. I only have 2 of them, but...
So out of the gold carts, which there's a small chance that they could show up. Now... We've all had gold carts because we pulled a lot of gold pipes. Gosh, Ryan, what would we recommend for carts in the gold pipe?
Maybe some of the new gold pass ones. So they've started adding some of the previous gold pass ones that can show up. So there's the gold Sweet Ride. There's the gold Eagle.
Gold Trickster.
And gold Trickster are some of the most recent gold pass gifts that are in there. Those might be the only ones that are worth considering, but I don't think they've been getting a whole lot of tracks to really be that
I don't
useful.
think they're too hot right now.
Yeah.
So
they were kind of good in their own tour that they came out in, but even the Gold Trickster has kind of fallen off. So
I think next fall, though, you have it, you'll probably use it. Okay, moving on to gliders.
So the higher percent chance holiday themed gliders, I guess I wouldn't really recommend. They're very old now. Those are the Starchute, which is the gold colored one. I think it's the glitter glider, which is the ribbon looking one. The gift glider, which is their gifts.
And the Jolly Bells.
Yes.
Here's a lot of coins for you because it's the coin gliders. I think Starchute has its place in the game. Yeah. But would I recommend getting it right now? I'm not using it. So.
Yeah, I have another glider that is a higher level than it right now, so I'm not using it.
Okay, moving on from the holiday gliders. The other gliders to consider.
I'll let you start with
my old faithful. My old comes through almost like every other tour. I mean, there are a couple tours where it wasn't, but it's back again. Yeah. It's back again. I think it's in the last 3 tours. It's been back, I think. The Silver Starchute. Get it, level it up. You will take your game to the next level. You will make Mark slightly mad because I was right, so do it. And let's see what else out of here.
So the last item I purchased, which ended up brought my total rupees spent this tour to 375, which is a lot.
Big money.
Is the Sakura Origami Glider. The reason for that is because it got a new track this tour, which is Snowland RT, which I was missing coverage for. And then it also actually gave me coverage on RMX Donut Plains 1R that I was missing coverage on.
Sure.
So now that actually completes my glider coverage, and I have 100% glider coverage now for that one.
Cool. Yeah, so if you're looking for like a standard saying, that's always true, the 8-bits are always good. So we've got the 8-bit one up in here, which one is one of your favorites, Ryan.
Yes.
It was a banner to begin with, so now that it's in here, that's great. That will give you quite a bit of coverage. I think also the Record Setter will give you quite a bit of coverage. Mm-hmm. You know.
The Candlelight Flight Cake has been getting some decent tracks. And it's on Snowland for this week. If you're missing coverage on that and something you want to get coverage on. A newer item that was also another banner is the Black Starchute.
Right.
That's been getting a lot of coverage. It depends. It overlaps a lot with the Lava Rocks and I believe the Boomass.
Boomass, yeah.
So if you have one of those other ones upgraded, you may not want to consider that one. Another oldie but goodie that was from around August 2021 is the Dream Glider that came out with Kamek.
Is that the Kamek tour?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't that the name of the tour, though, is what I'm asking? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Kamek tour.
Yeah. I haven't leveled that up, but I know it has some awesome coverage.
I have it during the Bowser tour, I brought it to 6 double capped. It was one that I've been wanting to level up for a long time, and I think through pipe holes and stuff, I ended up getting it to like 3.5, so it wasn't a tremendous investment, but it's a good glider. It has good coverage. It actually got a couple of newer tracks recently, like one of the RMX Bowser's Castle tracks, which was cool. So
the gold gliders. Now, there's a couple of really good ones in here. The Golden Wings. Golden Wings?
Yes, Golden Wings.
Almost
40 tracks.
Incredible glider. If you don't have this one, get this one. Ryan and I both have it 7.
Yeah,
so
7
we've
triple
put
capped.
a lot of tickets into this baby. It's a good baby. Now, the other one that I actually don't have, but that I have my eye on, are the Gold Cloud balloons.
Yeah, I think that's what they're called.
They came out in Anniversary Tour, and I would not get into that pipe, but they have been really useful. I've seen them on a lot of tracks. That's another one. If it shows up in my shop, I'm going to be getting it.
I got DK Summit RT, which is a new track for this tour. We didn't talk about the new tracks yet.
Yeah, that's next, Ryan.
Oh, my bad. Don't worry about me.
So, yeah, I mean, some of the other coin gliders are okay, but I think those are the standouts, right?
Yeah, those are the two. Well, not two newest. Golden Wings is a little older.
The Gold Cloud balloons are.
They're the newest one by far.
Yeah.
So they're definitely still going to be getting some tracks for a little bit.
Saying that right?
No?
Gold Cloud.
Gold Cloud balloons. Yeah, I looked it up. See, it's on the phone.
Okay. See, I thought maybe it was just Gold Cloud, but yeah, I've got my. I'm gonna buy those if those show up. I'm gonna get them. Okay.
Gold Cloud balloons, right there.
That's it. That's it for the Spotlight Shop. Those are our recommendations this time.
Good luck.
Yeah, we hope that you get some of the items you want, and it's great if they're in the spotlight and you can get a discount too. So let's talk about the new courses.
Yeah, there it is.
GBA or GIBA. Snowland.
Yeah, brand new track. It's a little on the shorter end. The top shelf for it is atrocious.
It's bad, but it's also like, they do this every once in a while. It's not that unexpected where they just throw these rando drivers up there that nobody has. Maybe the Kitsune didn't sell well, and they're like, we need to give him a buff, and this is it.
Give him a buff, and then nobody has it.
Right, well, I have
except for you.
and I pulled Pichikata on a free pull, so that's pretty. When we first talked about this, I was like, have I raced this track? And somebody pointed out in our live that it was on the DLC, and then
like the Wave 1 DLC. Like, so yes, we have
on
played
Mario
it.
Kart 8 Deluxe.
Yeah, actually no, I think it was Wave 2. So yes, we've played it. We never played it originally, but
because we didn't have Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
But the second I got on the track, I was like, I do remember this. All these curves, so many curves.
Yeah, what really clicked in for me was the jump before the finish line. I was like, oh yeah, that's
yeah. So we have raced it. I think it's a fun track. I'm actually learning to manual drift on this time trial, so I know it very well. I'm going. I'm trying really hard. Ryan's my coach.
Yeah.
My official.
Showing her how I do it, how I get my turbos going, and then trying to give her pointers as she's going.
Trying, guys. I'm trying. I feel like it's sort of a relaxing track where, like, if you're a really good snowboarder, you'd be just, like, coming around these curves and just, like, seeing the snow. And, like, I can feel that kind of bliss of just relaxing out in the snow. So I like it. And I think sometimes they don't match the track with the tour, but this is 100% on. 100%.
Oh, yeah. Great. Perfectly on theme. I like the track a lot. I find it's very hard to maintain combo, at least on the end track. I haven't raced on R much, but yeah, I feel like I'm just losing combo constantly.
You know what you can do, though, which I've been doing on the time trial, is you can, like, ultra mini turbo your way around these corners or the whole track if you want to. Ultra mini turbos are good points. I noticed that.
Yeah.
Can't do it unless you're on manual drift.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Usually you don't get to that point unless you're in a frenzy. Because I need to.
Oh, because you don't want to hold it that long to keep the combo. Got it. But I am just practicing, so I do hold it that long.
Yeah, if you're practicing in time trial, it's not that big a deal. But if you're going for points in regular race.
Yeah, just learning. So I want to get into this background on the new character, Ryan.
What do you got?
Are you ready to hear about Larry?
Yeah. From what you said, it sounds like it's going to be interesting.
So Larry, I was, of course, curious about this little fella since he got the first high-end Koopaling Alt in MKT. I headed over to the good old Mario Wiki. Love you, Mario Wiki. Thank you. You're my source. To find some answers. Larry Koopa, which is his full name, is, in fact, the youngest of all the family of 7 of these Koopalings. Because he's the youngest, he looks up to his other siblings, the other Koopalings, a bit. Larry is also known as Cheatsy Koopa. And I remember him mostly, like, I kind of remember him out of all the other Koopalings for his blue hair, right? That's kind of what makes him distinctive and what I like to call, like, a cockatoo style. like a cockatoo parrot. He first debuted in Super Mario Bros. 3 in 1988, so he's been around a long time.
Wow.
Only a couple years younger than us.
And he's the little brother.
So he's the mark of our family. He has continued to be in many Mario games since, and he's sometimes like the first boss that you'll meet, or there's a couple of rare games where he's the last boss before you get to Bowser.
Okay.
A breakthrough game for him was Mario Kart 8, where he was finally being able to be like an unlockable player, so you can race with him, and that as your driver. Larry's personality is a bit mysterious, because like all the Koopalings kind of are mysterious. We know he likes to take care of his hair. We know he has maybe a little bit of a Napoleon complex, and generally up for a scheme, mischief, and mayhem. He emits magical blasts and spits out fireballs like the other Koopalings. He's got this wand, too, which you can kind of tell there's something going on there. He's also got some pretty good quotes. So here's one of them. You should know I don't intend to try very hard. I am the emperor of eavesdropping. And finally, aha! I love the smell of impending doom. It was my henchmen who hijacked this train, and it'll be my henchmen who keep the train hijacked. So he's got a sense of humor. I think he's pretty funny. I know what a younger brother's like, so.
I don't, but she does. I mean, I guess I have a younger brother now.
I'll just think of Larry as kind of Mark going forward. Okay. We are in a celebration. We are in the first part of the 2-part tour winter celebration. So guys, we look for a roadmap for this to kind of give you all the information of what's coming and kind of know what to be excited for, what to look out for, but none such. Nothing to find. I looked on Twitter, Ryan looked on Facebook, we looked in the game. I don't know why.
I don't know. They
Since
usually
when
do
don't
that.
they do a roadmap?
I guess they don't want... Maybe there's something big coming and they don't want to let it out. Or there's not something big coming and they don't want to make us mad.
They don't want to make everybody be like, oh, this is not the celebration we hoped for.
This is not the celebration you're looking for.
So the one thing they did kind of tell us is that you can hit these festive trees for tokens. So, Ryan, do you know where the festive trees are? I've had a hard time finding them.
Well, there's one on Snowland. There's like the big loop that's the big U-turn where some penguins are. There's the festive tree there.
Okay.
And then there's definitely one on Rosalina's Ice World.
Okay.
Close to where the finish line is.
So you can get tokens by hitting those besides, like, you know, the coins on the track. So that's good to keep in mind.
There's nowhere near as many as like when they put the pumpkins on during Halloween time. But they're around. Mm-hmm. Sort of.
Sure. And important news and announcements, ranked rewards, changes in gameplay. We have got some ranking rewards, some very interesting ranking rewards this time around. And they're not the same week 1 as week 2.
Dislike.
Meaning you want to get them both weeks pretty much. So week 1, we've got our Reindeer Me racing suit, which is a dash ring.
Yeah. So, I mean, this time they changed what place you have to get at least. So I was above 80, so it didn't really make a difference last tour versus this tour. I have to be top 3 to get it.
Me too.
But, yeah, now you're in the 70s and you have to be top 3, so that's...
Me too. We did look at this, right? It is top 3.
Yeah, we checked it on yours. What's interesting, I hope they kept it that way at least for everybody else. Mm-hmm. For the most part, I think it was below tier 50. They had to be top 2, and I think that's kind of the way it had been for a while. Which can be pretty tough on anyone in those tiers.
Right. It's top 3. Thank goodness.
That's good. I'm glad they put it back.
Yeah, I don't know. And then the second week, the rewards are super. So it's Pink Yoshi if you don't already have Pink Yoshi, and then the Pink Turbo Yoshi, which is the matching cart that no one has because it's brand new.
But it's in ranked.
It's a slipstream, and
week 1.
Pink Yoshi's a heart.
I believe the Pink Turbo Yoshi's in ranked on week 1 right now. Actually, no, I'm sorry.
They do this.
I know. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I think that's incorrect. The Pink Turbo Yoshi is in ranked on week 2.
But you can't have it
nobody can have it to use it.
Yeah. Yeah. So the interesting thing, if you guys are wondering, what am I going to do with this heart skill? Like, you know, it's not very offensive at all. It is the number 1 defensive skill, though, I think.
Yeah. It's amazing for multiplayer or battles.
This heart goes around you and nobody can hit you, which is, of course, what everybody's trying to do in battle, trying to do in multiplayer. So that's where you use your heart characters. And
then get that heart plus, you get 2 hearts and you get double defense.
Heart plus is a good place to be, and I have used my baby Peach Cherub, and she has a heart, and she has destroyed others in multiplayer by just not being hit. Sometimes you can get so many hearts that you looks like you have like about 16 going around you, and that means 16 hits will not take you out.
I'm aware. I kept trying to hit
beautiful.
you, and it just wouldn't happen.
So it has its skill. If you're going for ranking and you're going for points, you just gotta hope for a coin frenzy, because that will not get you unless you have everybody around you. But still, it just won't rack up the points. It is the best defense you can have, though. Moving on to the Me Suit shop.
Yeah.
Ryan already purchased. So Ryan, what did you purchase?
So I got the Santa Me racing suit, which is the Lucky 7 skill and the discounted suit for this tour at 70 rubies. So I got that. It's got quite a few tracks this tour, so it could actually give you quite a bit of coverage. It's got Merry Mountain Tea, which is the first track it ranked week 1, and I think it's going to be in week 2 as well. So if you're looking for coverage for that could actually be pretty good, because that's one of the best skills in the game. And then the rest of the suits, there's no discount, which I'm a little bit disappointed about. Would have been nice if they would have discounted some others like they did last tour with the Peach and Bowser suits.
Yeah.
Like the ice cream.
Yeah.
Ice cream one.
I get it because it was themed, right? It was like, hey, we have to put these 2 suits on sale. But, like, let's put some more suits on sale. Why not? Like, give you one that's on sale besides, like, the Spotlight one, basically.
Yeah, let's hope that for the second half they maybe discount all the suits or something. I don't know.
Right.
That'd be nice. So, like I said, on Snowland, the Goomba suit, and then I'm forgetting the correct name, but the ice cream suit has top shelf coverage on that track. It is called the Ice Cream Me Racing suit, so I guess I was calling it right. So that's top shelf.
It's pretty close.
I went with the Goomba suit because it's double bob-ombs, and I thought I'd have a better shot at scoring with that than the ice flower that the ice cream suit has. So that was my choice. I'm hoping that ice cream me suit comes back at a discount later on, maybe next summer or something, when Sky High Sunday returns. We'll see. Hopefully I can get them all. Yeah.
All right. I think I'll probably get the Santa Me racing suit. I think 70 rubies isn't too bad. Might come in handy. I have the Boo one, so I don't have the Nabbit one, though.
I don't have that either.
I'm still thinking on this one. It is very cute, so.
Yeah, the Boo one is available, too. I think that's in some sort of ranked track.
Yeah, it is. I think it might be second week, maybe. If you hear anything in the background, that's our dog singing. Rhaegar. You probably can't, but it's pretty funny. Let's move on to the worst shop there is. The token shop.
Man, that's disappointing.
So
we get a new balloon.
Bad.
I guess.
Guys, this is 6 things. I mean, obviously the green token pipe is a lot more than 6 things, but like it's limited to 6 things. Like picture-wise, 6 things. And
yeah, that's just disappointing.
We've got the rubies that's normal. 15 rubies, right?
Yeah.
And then, did you check the coins, Ryan?
It's 2,500 coins still, so
Lower
I don't know.
amount.
We need so many coins now, and I don't know. I don't think they should be reducing it either. If they want to keep the token count down. I don't know if the mic's picking up, but he's singing as we call it singing down there. I think they should do 1,000, 5 times 1,000 instead of 5 times 500, but I don't know.
And then we've got normal and super driver tickets, which maybe you'll use. I'm not saying these are bad to have in here, but like, come on, it's a celebration. 1 high end, just 1. I feel like that would be super fitting for a celebration. Just 1.
I don't know, unless we're just like, look, the balloon's a high end.
The other thing that I want to bring up while we're talking about token pipes, so Ryan saw that it was data mined. If you were thinking that you were getting more high ends out of your old green pipes, like as gifts, you're not wrong. They took down the percentage chance of getting high ends in both the token pipe and the multiplayer pipe.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can find it. Basically, the chance of getting a high-end driver card or glider ticket went from a 0.5% chance to a 0.2% chance in both pipes. And I did see it. I did not see it readily available. The chances of getting like a normal or super item went up. I mean, effectively what they did is made it harder to get good things.
I mean,
which is disappointing. The multiplayer pipe, they changed more. They reduced the chance of getting 10 rubies in a single pipe. I don't quite remember exactly how much. And then they reduced the number of quick tickets you get. So instead of a 15% chance of getting a quick ticket, it's now a 10% chance. So
what are we going to be pulling from these pipes? Like, literally.
More normal stuff, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of... It's frustrating. I dislike. Thumbs down.
Why? Why did they think they were being too generous? I feel like this is not... It's a celebration. Let's nuke the odds of getting good things. This is not, like, logical. Yeah. This is not nice. It's like...
I think they have a poor definition of generous.
Yeah, I don't like it. Already the token shop is a huge grind for everybody, and I don't feel like it's worth it a lot of the time, especially when you get to 500. It's like, these things better be good. It's 500 tokens, and most of the time it's not.
Yeah.
So making it even lower chances, like, to me, I'm almost like, I don't care what I get done in this token pipe anymore. The multiplayer pipe, maybe, because it's easier. Just easier to do, period, to get out all the pulls, but, like, I might just give up on this token pipe. If they're making it even worse, I already thought it was pretty bad.
Yeah, we hardly ever got high-end tickets, and it seemed like it was specifically high-end level tickets they reduced.
Right.
Or skill-up tickets, that's what it's officially called. They reduced the odds of those, which we hardly got out of this anyway.
Right. I hardly ever pulled any. It would always be the point cap tickets is what I would pull if it was gold. Every once in a while an item, but, like, it's a rough pipe. It can be very rough to get anything that you wanted.
Yeah. I don't know. It's unfortunate.
The coins, did they nuke the coins at all? Maybe that's the upside, is that they didn't.
I don't think they did.
So if you want coins, maybe that's the way to try to get some.
So that's the good news.
Yeah. Gold pass gifts. Now this one I'm kind of excited for, just as I feel like it's almost commemorative gold pass. I feel like a lot of these cards are like commemorative gold pass gifts, which I'm into. I think it's fun. We got the gold jingle bells. Would I recommend leveling it up? No.
I wish they'd be more useful items. Like, not the gold items are pretty cool. I wish they'd make them more useful than they are.
Yeah, me too. Me too. But no, I think I'll have fun. It's a mini turbo, which is a great skill. Not that skill is highly, highly important in the game for scoring, but, you know, every little bit counts when you're trying to rack up a score. So I think this is a fun cart. I'll have fun putting my holiday themed items, drivers and gliders on, you know, pairing with this. I think it's fun.
Yeah.
Challenges. We've got a very special challenge, and I believe it's both tours. Yes, both tours that you can do. It says 26 days left when I took this picture. So my number one girl that I wanted in the game when we, you know, seriously got into it again. Yeah. PGP, Pink Gold Peach.
I think you're the last one to get her, too.
I was the last one to get her. Most one that wanted her the most, of course. She's at the top of this challenge card. She's a coin box. She has, to me, she still has her place in the game. Yes, she's not in every ranking, but she has her place on those tracks. And when they come back, you will be so happy to have her. Mine is really close to 8 now. Especially after getting her this time.
Mine will be at 3 out of 8 to get to 8. I think yours will be a little higher than that.
I think might only be 2 tickets left to get her to 8 then after this.
Oh.
Because I've pulled her multiple times in, like, gold pass pipes and other pipes.
I haven't.
So I just pulled her in my gold pipe from this tour.
I think since I pulled her out of the all clear pipe originally to get her, I think I've pulled her out of a pipe once since then.
Yeah, I love her. She's she's like the heavyweight because she's supposed to be all metal. You know, she's just kind of iconic, and she's like the metal Mario, but she's pink gold, so she's like rose gold. So iconic.
She's got a few tracks this tour, especially like DK Pass T. That's a fun track to use with her. And then the rest of the card has 18 rubies.
Yeah, 18 rubies here, which isn't the most generous they've been. Let's face it. They've been a lot more generous at times, but maybe it's something.
Maybe there's usually a holiday challenges 1 and then 2 for any kind of celebration. Challenges 1, challenges 2 for that. So maybe the next one will have
Let's hope.
more rupees on it.
Let's hope. But
Or it'll be like Party Time Toad.
PGP is quite the prize, I think. She's good. She's good. Banners. We do have a commemorative banner this time. And no surprise, it's a speeder.
Yeah, that's
Again.
what I thought it would be. Yeah,
Again.
they're all about these speeders, dude.
I think, this is what I think. I think somebody that was doing the design watched Star Wars for like maybe the first time or something. And was like, these speeders have to be a Mario Kart Tour. And there needs to be 7 of them. How many
I don't think they're going to stop.
How many are we at?
I don't know. You don't even count.
Ryan, get a count for me. So this is the holiday speeder. It is $3.99 plus tax, USD if you're in the Americas. Well, yeah, in America. The US of A.
There's a lot of them.
And it has a rocket start. I can already see by looking at it, it is winter track heavy. So if you want to invest in this and buy it, know it will probably only be good, probably mostly for winter. That's kind of how these items go. They're kind of seasonal a little bit.
There's currently 5.
I think we're going to get 2 more. I think they're going to do the mock kind of, strategy of
we may
having
get
7.
more than that, but we'll see.
Yeah, so this floats your boat, get it. Doesn't float mine. Yeah. What about yours, Ryan?
No, I've been getting so many carts, I'm going to skip this, and...
Mark might have bought it and bought it 3 times.
Yeah. I'll think about some data mining for next week.
Yeah.
I'm into more. I think I need some more gliders.
Okay. All right. So what crazy thing did MKT do this week? We already mentioned Larry as a coin boxer. I feel like that's the top. Shocking. But like I said, it kind of fits for the time period, December, January. I mean, what would be even more shocking is if they debuted another coin box on top of this. But. So I think we need to mention this. If they're going by the old rules, this could be coin boxer, boomerang, right?
Could be.
Boomerang could be coming next tour.
But they didn't do that after King Mario and then Chef Luigi. Chef Luigi got triple banana.
So are the old rules still at play, or are those all thrown out? I don't know.
No idea.
Who knows? But maybe look out for a boomerang next tour.
Could be. Or not.
Also, we're going to get into some data mining that's pretty crazy coming up, I think. A little bit crazy.
So I was trying to think of some crazy things. I already mentioned some. Mm-hmm. One of my crazy things is that there's a week 1 ranked reward and a week 2 ranked reward, which was really tough when they did that during the autumn tour.
Mm-hmm. Orange Yoshi.
Yeah, with Orange Yoshi, which I dislike. I don't like that they did this again. I hope they don't make this a regular thing.
Yeah.
Another thing that I'd like to do is related to Larry and Snowland is that there's no plus skill driver on Snowland as standard top shelf. The only way you can have Larry top shelf is if you have enough tickets to take him all the way up to level 8, which would require 22 tickets or also buying him 2 additional times plus 20 tickets out of the spotlight shop.
That's
so if you got 405 rubies to spare, I guess more power to you. I have somebody in my rank that actually took him to 8 triple caps. So I'm not getting first.
They're super serious about the Koopalings and,
I mean, he's cool. I only have 8 tickets, though, so.
Maybe they just really, really want this Reindeer me suit, and they're just like, if it takes all these tickets into Larry, I'll be proud of that later when I have this Reindeer me suit. But, no, this Reindeer me suit will be back for like 100 rubies or maybe even 70. So,
yeah,
maybe they just love Larry. Maybe Larry just does it for him, and Larry is like their favorite, maybe driver of all time. Who knows?
It could be.
They're waiting for this.
I don't have a way to ask, so I don't know.
This was on their wish list for this year. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, good on them that they had enough tickets to do that. So that's I just found that crazy. Like, it wasn't. They didn't have that for a couple. Like, I was like 2 days, and all of a sudden I look again, and I'm like, well, so much for any thoughts of having first. So,
is that all your crazies then?
Yeah, I think that sums it up.
Okay.
Lots of rounded out crazies this tour.
Sure. You got them in. In. Okay, scale of 1 to 10 on this tour, the Winter Tour 2022.
So, should I go?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go with like a 7.5.
Okay.
I like the holiday tracks like Merry Mountain. I like GPA Snowland's pretty good. I don't like like I said, the split up rank rewards, that there's different rewards week 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I think they should have done something nicer for the token shop. It's disappointing. Like, it's just junky items. With the state of the game and where like normal items are so useless, and even supers are hardly useful at all, that they really need to be doing more with high ends than they are, in my opinion. So that's kind of like what bumps it down. I really like Merry Mountain. Snowland's pretty cool. There's a lot of other tracks that are really fun, like the DK Pass tracks are fun.
Yeah.
DK Summit is back, which is really cool, and there's some new drivers that got some really nice tracks there, or newer drivers that got some really nice tracks. DK Summit RT is a new track, which is going to be ranked week 2. And I'm forgetting, I think there was a new coin boxer that got that too, which is pretty cool.
PD?
Actually, I think multiple coin boxers got on that one. Let me look at DK Summit RT. Yeah, Banta, Pinja got on there. Gold Egg Yoshi's on there. Of course, Pinja's Giant Banana, but
yeah. There was a track that I was surprised to see PD on. Was it a Rosalina Ice World, I think? Maybe R? And I was using that. Yeah, that was pretty surprising.
Yeah, so that had traditionally been a boombox track with Pickery Toad, but you can go coin box if you want now.
You can. I am a little half a shake higher than you, so I have an 8. I'm an 8 on this one, and I really thought about this. The new coin boxer, I feel like it's good when they surprise you, right?
Yeah.
When it's unpredictable, so I like that. I dig that. None of the holiday items here are my cup of tea. If they had like a glittery, another gem, like, something along those lines, I'd probably rate a little higher. I'm still basking in the Team Peach glow, though. I'm happy to be on the winning side and, bragging rights and all that. So that gives this tour a little bit of a boost for me. I like the new track, and I also like all these winter tracks, like you said. Returning, I think it's a nice time of year to just kind of think about the snow and the cold and all of that. So I like that. And I love that we're getting PGP, like we mentioned on the challenge card. I think that's great. And this tour, I might finally have my first level 8 item. So I'm looking forward to that. And I'm going to talk about that in a minute.
Ooh.
So, we're 2. What's your favorite thing about this tour? And I can't resist knowing the Team Peach won. That is my favorite thing about this tour. We're the champions, my friends. So yeah. Some of my favorites are actually back in ranking too, which makes this really a fun tour for me.
I think my favorite thing might actually be the Gold Egg Yoshi got that DK Summit RT track. Because I've been strongly considering making him level 8.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Just for that track. I've been wanting to. He's probably the only driver, at least for a while, that will be level 8. And I got him at 0 out of 8, so I'll take 8 full tickets.
That's some tickets.
But I really would enjoy having him at 8 quad capped. That'd be really nice.
Okay.
So I like that he got a new track. He's a little bit older driver now, and he got a new track. So did Banta. And Banta's bigger, so that's troublesome for me, but it's a Yoshi.
It's a Yoshi, and he's a coin box.
I think secondary to that, I think Merry Mountain being back, it's just a really, really great track.
It's fun.
I think that's another favorite thing.
Sure. Agree. Okay. This is the new ad to our outline that I put in.
Oh, I didn't see this.
If you could change, you can think about yours while I go. If you could change one thing about this tour, what would it be? So I'm going, listen up, I'm KT. put King Mario in the Spotlight shop. I almost mentioned this when we were talking about the Spotlight shop, but I had to save it for now. I'm waiting for his little royal exclusiveness to get in my inventory, and I'm waiting a moment. This has been many, tours now. They put other things in the Spotlight shop, just not him. Let me party on New Year's with my new Mario. Come on, let me do it. Like Mark says, give the people what they want. King Mario.
Well, the people that spent like 800 rubies on him may not want him to just show up for 150.
Well, you could say the same thing about Charging Chuck, and they're certainly handing him out. So, I think, yes, the Mario pipe was worse, of course, with 15 drivers, but come on. If you're going, like, exclusive coin box drivers, Charging Chuck was right there, and they don't really care about that. So, give me this little royal guy. I want some. He's, like, one of the gaps in my inventory that I actually really care about, so gives me him, please. I will buy him for 150 rubies. No sale. I will buy him.
He's probably the last driver that I don't own.
Let's hope they're
want.
releasing him for New Year's, right? It's like party with your King Mario. Put your crowns on and party.
Party with royalty.
Mm-hmm. With the royalty.
So if I could change one thing, I think it would be the stupid token shop.
Yeah, I felt like that was also on my mind.
5,000 coins, no matter what. A high-end ticket.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe just you get one high-end ticket, 2 super, 1 normal, or the 3 normals.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'd maybe throw in quick tickets and coin rush tickets. Mm-hmm. Maybe 3 coin rush, 3 quick tickets, 1 coin rush. I just think it's kind of ridiculous they're only giving us 1 coin rush per tour.
Yeah, agree.
I think that would be a decent, normal token shop.
Celebration shop? Hello?
Celebration shop should have a gold pipe.
Celebrate.
Like, we should get a level ticket, a gold pipe, and maybe a couple other things. Cap ticket, high-end cap ticket.
Something. Like,
but
spice
the normal one,
the shop up. Give us a little something to do.
The normal one, I think, should have at least a high-end ticket and quick, like maybe 3 quick tickets and 1 coin rush or something. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Do that. Listen.
I agree, Ryan. I wholeheartedly agree. Let's go to MVP of ranking. Who's your MVP, Ryan?
So there's multiple items that are available to use multiple times. Mm-hmm. One is White Tanuki Mario. Mm-hmm. Because I have coin box drivers on the week 2 track he's on, I'll only be using him once. And so I'm using him on Vancouver Velocity, a 2nd track in ranked this week. And then I'm also using the 8-bit 1-up mushroom, which is still in ranked on repeat.
Mm-hmm. On repeat for sure.
I love that glider. It's so good. So those are my top 2.
Okay, so I'm going to drop good ones, Ryan. I'm going to drop what I think is going to level 8, and this might not be a surprise for everybody, but Cat Peach. You're the pink cat of my dreams. You've been patiently waiting to be my first level 8 driver. And honey, it's your day. Let's hope that I get her from like my all clear pipe or any other pipe. But yeah, she's not that far away. I want to say she's 4 tickets away, 5 tickets away.
Well, if you're gonna use her for ranked and want her at 8 for ranked, mm-hmm. You'll either have to use quick tickets.
I could use quick tickets. I have them.
Okay.
Yeah, let's hope I get her somewhere else. Hold on, I want to come correct and say how high she is. But she is in the first week's ranking, and having her at 8 I think would be tremendous, right? To help me in my ranking.
It would help you a lot, yeah.
I love working a cat bell. Everybody's like, oh, cat bell. I think it's a beloved skill in my mind. Yeah, so she's 5 tickets away from 8. Actually, PGP is closer, but she's not in ranking, so she would have to wait a little bit longer. Let's hope I pull her. Let's hope I pull her so I don't have to throw quite as many tickets, but it's her day. She's in ranking. She's going to 8. I've kind of been tempted to do this, but now that she's in ranking, I'm justified, so I can do it. But also, in this ranking, in this first track, why I like this tour so much is ye old good Silver Star Shoot. And that is at 7, 4 tickets in. So 4 tickets will make this baby 8. I think I might do both.
Yeah, you
And
better
have
triple
2
cap
level
that
8s. Oh yeah, we're capping. We're triple capping. We're quadruple even. Who knows what'll happen? But these are like 2 of my favorite items, and they're on the same track. So this is like, I feel like I'm going to blow everyone else out of the water. I feel like this isn't going to be fair. I feel like this isn't going to be fair for anyone else in my ranking, although the third track is rough. But maybe I just score so high on this one that everybody else will be like, whoa, 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 let's not even try. Let's not even try to take her on. And yeah, so my also on this track, yes, I have to mention on this track, is my Barbie cart. So that might finally be getting the pink B Dasher Mach 2. This is like all Angela's favorite items for this track. Some of my top in the game that I love. So that's been waiting to get tickets to. So this is like the perfect combination.
So you're
it's
just gonna blow everybody away, at least on the one track.
at least on one track. I just gotta get manual drift down. So yeah, this is really exciting for me. Like, this whole track is so much fun for me. My birthday is actually December 25th. So like, if this track isn't speaking to me, I don't know what other track could. I love it. Also, I want to bring up, so I brought up Kitsune. I have Kitsune and Peach Yukata. They're both saving me on the third race. That's interesting because those drivers, Kitsune's so new, and then Peach Yukata's got some weird good buffs. I think she's actually useful if, like, you know how to work a Giga Bomb. I think she's actually a pretty useful driver. Hallelujah, I have good taste, huh? I got coverage. And also, as Ryan mentioned, White Tanuki, hot, hot, hot. White hot in this tour, right?
Yeah.
White, hot. Get him, level him up. Thank me later, because this Tanuki is not a cookie, but it's white gold. It's white gold. It's pure gold. It's good. Get it. Okay,
right.
Do we have any whole nother levels? I don't think I'm asking anybody, as Margaret's a whole nother level. I'm not asking anyone about the Silver Star Shooter Cat Peach. I'm doing it. No advice needed. No advice needed.
Yeah, I did a little bit of leveling up on my stuff, and I think I can hit top 3. So.
Mark would say no to the Cat Peach, but you know what? She's almost there anyways. It's like, push her forward. Push her forward in time.
Just depending on what I need for making top 3, I might put a little bit more into my Silver Candlelight Flight and my Moo Moo Off-Roader, which I put to 3 for now. Right now I should be able to hit top 3 easy. Cool. Which is 3rd.
Let's see how far I blow up this first course. If I'm your friend, check my ranking. And if I do blow it up really well, I'm going to have to post it on Instagram and Twitter. Okay. We are into the data mining, what is coming next week. So if you don't want to know what's coming, but again, I always say this, you can look at these items in your shop, in your driver carts and gliders. So, I mean, there's only one new thing. Yeah. But here's the twist, right?
Yeah. So the one new thing is the Festive Holly. And it was data mined that it's a pack.
A week 2 pack only.
So there wasn't any details on if that's commemorative pack for $3.99 or if that's actually buy for rubies, but they said they weren't doing that anymore.
Right, meaning you spend so much money and you get it like with rubies.
Yeah, $20 or $40 pack with rubies. I don't know if it's a $3.99 commemorative, I could use more gliders, so I'm going to get that one. I think
it's got an ice kind of theme.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I don't know if it's going to be real good.
It's a super horn.
Super horn kind of sucks. But.
Some super horn gliders are extremely useful, especially when they started as a banner, like the Calico parafoil.
It's pretty good.
It's really good.
I mean, I could go with Mark's route and be like, no. I'll speak for Mark. No.
It's really
It's decent.
Good.
It's been getting some good tracks recently.
It has. It's a good glider. So. I just took it to level 7. I did it on our live stream, so and I probably need to do Cat Peach to 8 on our live stream too. Right? Yeah. And if you want to see that, tune in on Monday night. What would it be? What's the date on Monday?
I don't.
The 19th.
No.
The 18th.
Sorry, the 19th. I was getting confused with what day today was. Today's the 17th.
Yeah, so
Meeting Monday will be the 19th.
Tune in for that. So yeah, this week 2 banner, who saw this coming? I mean, we all assumed this would be in the shop.
Yeah, I thought it would be a shop item. So
normally if we have a commemorative banner, it's like the speeder where buy it the whole time. Like, this is weird. This is weird.
No. And then the other 2 items, which we didn't mention, is Daisy Holiday Cheer. So she should be 105 rubies. And then the Ribbon Rider, which would more likely be 70 rubies. Daisy Holiday Cheer keeps getting some random tracks throughout the year. So she could give you some decent coverage, and she's lucky 7.
Good, great skill.
Stay away from the Ribbon Rider.
I have this. Do you have this?
I might.
You have it?
I think so. Stay away from it.
Don't have it? You have it.
I don't remember.
I think I have it, and no, I haven't leveled it up, and no, I haven't needed to, so that's all I can say about it.
I have it. Don't need it.
Okay. So that's our 2 cents. But Daisy Holiday Cheer, she'll probably be on sale, right? For 105 rubies.
Yeah, I think for 105 rubies, lucky 7 driver like her.
You might want to.
She's got tracks throughout the years, which is good. Like, I think she could be fairly useful.
If you love a Daisy, I feel like this is a no-brainer. Get her. She's a lucky 7. You won't use her all the time, but you'll have your moments to use her for sure. All right, that wraps up the episode, unless you have anything else, Ryan.
I do. Our friend and listener, Milo.
Oh, yes, Milo!
Just had his birthday earlier this week, so we wish you a happy birthday, Milo.
Happy birthday, Milo!
If you guys see him around in some streams and stuff, he follows a lot of YouTubers, so wish him a happy birthday. I hope you had a great one, man.
Yeah. Hope you had lots of fun and got to do what you wanted and got to eat things you love, and it was a great and perfect day for you.
I saw some stuff you posted on Instagram. It looked cool.
It seemed pretty fun.
Yeah, that looked cool. I would enjoy visiting that, so
yeah.
Looked like you had fun, so happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Milo. Okay. We are Tour de Cart. We are on social media, Twitter and Instagram at tourdecart.com. No. We are at Tour de Cart on Instagram and Twitter. Our email address is tourdecart@gmail.com. And we are exclusively a video podcast on YouTube. We are streaming Monday nights. We're trying to stream every Monday night unless we have something that really conflicts and we can't make it, or one of us is injured or in pain, or
That's frequently me now, apparently.
Something really comes in the way, but we're trying to do every Monday night. Come and join us. Come and race with us. Come and see what we're leveling up. Come and see me trying to learn manual drift. Yeah, it's fun. We love to have fun with you guys and chat away. Any questions, bring them. Also, if you guys have any questions, send them to tourdecart@gmail.com. Yeah, share your thoughts. We'll share them on the next episode and be like, hey, I have this question for you guys. We'll answer it on the next episode. We want to hear from you. We want some input, and we'll put it into an episode.
That'd be awesome. Hope to hear from you.
Yeah. All right. Please subscribe. Hit that like button. That helps us. It gets the video shared, I think. And, more people see it if more people like it, right?
Yeah, I think it helps the YouTube algorithm recommend us more, so.
Slay that like button. Keep racing and hold your rubies.
Hold your rubies.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Hope you have a good holiday.
Happy holidays.